Hi, I'm Jose, also known as Jose Juan. Welcome to That's a Dude in a Dress podcast. With me is
Melissa. Hi, sorry guys, I'm eating a snack.
we got bread from Mexico, and so I wanted her to try it. It's good, right?
It's so soft.
You should have seen when it's
I made
warm.
I made the whole way over here.
It was warm too when they first got it. Anyway, you wanted. So I just saw a show of Griselda. Have you watched it?
I haven't watched it. I'm still not ready to watch it because I think part of me is, and this is just based on what I saw on social media because I follow her son, her youngest son, the only one that's still alive, and it kind of bothered me because he feels, or the way he's stating is allegedly they stole the idea from him when he was writing the book. So
Yeah.
kind of like, it's like I'm protesting, but
So it's like they're stealing it, right?
yeah, it's sort of like the ideas of, or the story of her life is being told through this series. Although he has really, I think since has released a book on his mom, but he's super proud of his mom, and regardless of what her history is, he loves his mom.
Yeah,
and it still hurts, and he can't go see her because I think she's buried in Colombia, and he can't go because if he goes, he's gone. That's how serious he is about the story being told.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so
I didn't know all this. Okay, that's a deeper. I'm only in a few episodes. Like I'm not all the way through.
I haven't seen it, but I used to watch his show that he's on. It's still on. I just haven't watched it. I forgot the name of the show. I'm sorry, guys. But that's how I kind of knew the history of him and his mom. But yeah, so that's the reason why I haven't watched it yet. So I eventually will get there.
No, I get that. That's a big subject because I remember him saying something like, "You're stealing my work."
Yeah, because he's suing I think the producers, which is two guys, and those are the guys that were helping him write the book, and Sofia Vergara.
Oh,
he's suing both or all three.
Speaking of that, can I talk to you in a tangent about something?
Mm-hmm.
So, we'll say allegedly, right? So you know how I was telling you I went to Mexico. Well, we're in the same clothes because we just filmed that part of it. I was on the last day before I left back to the States. I got a message from somebody. Here, let me backtrack. Because the message did tell me, hey, I think somebody's using your content.
Yeah.
And they're using it for their own gain. And I was like, huh? Let me backtrack.
So I didn't know that because, real quick, that person was coming out on my feed, my For You page. And I didn't see it as what you saw. Obviously, you've done the research since, but I just said, oh my God, they're helping Jose get numbers. Never realized what the backstory is, but go on.
Correct. So right before I went to Mexico, she sent me a message. Hey, I just want to let you know, I want to be upfront. I'm using your videos, but I'm putting at Jose Juan, yada yada. I love your work. You got me out of depression, all the things I hear, right? And I feel like it was unfair that she's using the background of what a lot of people use because when people send me those messages, I honestly take them. I take them to my heart.
Yeah.
Because it makes me so happy that I'm helping in some small way, right? Well, so I wasn't thinking, mind you, I'm not even paying attention too much because I've got to get ready for Mexico. And I was like, oh, okay, cool, thanks, great, whatever. Didn't really think of it, and it was like, I think I had a small conversation, but I wasn't paying attention to it. Until I was in Mexico. And this lady sends me a message. Well, finally, I said, let me go look at the profile.
Yeah.
She has a TikTok, has an Instagram, whatever other platforms, I don't know. I noticed that on TikTok, she said I reposted your stuff. No, she uploaded my stuff. And if you're viejita and you don't know what that means, let me quickly explain something to you. Reposting means you went to my TikTok and put shared and shared it to your other platforms. So what that does, it brings the watermark. Meaning, you know what that little part that says TikTok, Jose Nahuan?
Yeah.
It's like here and then it pops up over here, right, on the video. So it's a small thing that gives me the credit because you're pulling it from my account. No, she downloaded it from Instagram, uploaded it to TikTok, and on the video she put words on top of it. You know how some people use it for their own gain? Word put allegedly. She put it on, like she put something over it. She goes, when you're blah blah blah, pendeja, something like that. But then put at Jose Nahuan.
Yeah.
And I was like, wait. Because I kept seeing at Jose Nahuan, at Jose Nahuan, at what. She was tagging me in all the comments. And I was like, wait, but that's not giving me credit. That's telling the people. I was thinking, wait. Oh, now I get it why she came up to me before I went to Mexico. Because I think people were telling her already, that's not your video.
Yeah. And her page was full of it.
Yes.
All your content was on there.
Correct. And I wasn't thinking, and I was like, wait. I said, you put at Jose Nahuan, you typed it in. You didn't pull it from my account, so then automatically I get the numbers.
Yes.
I get the views. It goes directly to me. No, she got it, and she had a video that went almost, what, 1 million?
She might have kept, because remember I told you she still kept 2.
No, hold on. I'll get to it.
Okay.
She had one that had 1 million views and another one 600K, and then she had a few other ones that hit like thousands. And I went, excuse me? I was excuse me, I need to talk to you. Like, I just realized it. And she goes, but I'm real and I'm honest. That's why I came to you, Jose. Oh, I hate that this argument. It's the hood rat argument. It's the ghetto argument. It's the uneducated argument, allegedly, that people have when they want to seem like they're somebody else when they're not. We grew up in the hood. We've heard that many, I'm honest, I'm real, that's what it is. You don't like it, too bad.
Yeah.
You're not going to play me that way. And I told her, I said, hey, I need to talk to you. You uploaded a video, many videos on your account that were mine. You're getting credit for my work, but you're tagging me in the videos and then putting it on the comments. That's not the same thing. Repost it from my account so I get the credit. But you got the credit for those 1 million, the 600, the blah, blah, blah. Like it was personally your video.
Yeah.
She got it. Oh, my heart started racing. My blood pressure probably went up more. But I'm telling you, it's not bad. I'm telling you, I was upset because you're stealing.
Yeah.
You're stealing. And okay, at first I was trying to give her the benefit of the doubt. And I said, if you're so honest and so real, then do me a favor and delete the videos. She said, okay. A video went deleted like that, right? But then I went to go her account on TikTok and it couldn't find it anymore. You know how you type in the name?
Yeah.
Couldn't find it anymore. She said, no, I am following you. But I can't go back to see if she deleted and then put me back because she got backlash.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Because I posted a video saying what she was doing.
Yes.
You're not going to try to steal from me, and
You're not gonna get called out. Yeah.
Next time, I'm just going to pull a lawsuit immediately and pull that you are taking my likeness for your gain.
Yeah.
Because on top of it, she said, I'll delete it. Well, I couldn't find her account on TikTok anymore. And friends started screenshotting me and telling me, people that my followers that take care of me, screenshot and said, she didn't delete this one and this one and this one. She says the ones that had the highest.
Yep.
1,600,000. She didn't delete those. So because by this time, I had already uploaded a video about her, all my platforms. Because you know what you did. If you're watching this, you know exactly what you did. And she said, Jose, I'm getting really upset. And I was like, oh, I don't care that you're getting upset. She says, oh, you're lying. I didn't block you. I can't confirm if she didn't. I just could not find her. And when I clicked, do you know when somebody blocks you, you can't see the picture? You know how anyway, the video deleted and suddenly I couldn't find her. And then after she got backlash, I could suddenly find her. you mean to tell me that before I found you, I couldn't find you, and now I did? Allegedly, right?
Mm-hmm.
So anyway, she's like, Jose, I'm getting really upset, and I'm at work, and I was like, I don't care where you are. I'm on vacation. I shouldn't be arguing with somebody stealing my work.
Mm-hmm.
She's all, Jose, and she dragged her voice. I hated it. I'm just telling you, I'm uploading your videos. I was like, I don't care what you're doing. I said, look, I already told you straight up, delete all the videos. I'm not deleting none of my video talking about you until you delete it all. I said, I'm not doing it because we know what it is. Like when living with her, I never stole from her. Yes, I'll take your fucking lip gloss and use some of it. Yes, I'll use your hairspray, but I'm not stealing your shit.
No.
Did I take her nail clippers from time to time? Maybe, but I give them back to her. I don't. I was raised. Look, I tell this to a lot of people. My mom was a recovering addict. No, she was a drug addict for a long time. But one thing she taught us, which is weird, she had morals as well. She told us, do not ever steal from anybody in their home. Do not steal their money, their change. I don't care if it's 2 cents, you better not steal it. And I never did. I think I told you, some lady would always test us.
Yes.
Because it was
you
6
said the
of
story.
remember?
Yeah, you said the story.
Well, that's the same thing of how I felt. I didn't go to your page. Well, I happened to be, I looked at her page and she was selling candles. And one of her candles says, pendeja. You're using my likeness for your profit.
Yeah.
Immediately. It doesn't matter when it falls. You happen to have all my, because she didn't take any of the other ones. She took pendeja, 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 pendeja,
Just
pendeja.
those.
Yes.
Yeah, just those.
And it happens to be that you're selling candles that say pendeja. No, ma'am. To me, that's using my likeness for profit. So I could have sued. But I was in Mexico on vacation and I was trying to give her the benefit of the doubt. I told her, you better delete that or I'm coming for you in that way. It's in the lawsuit, not like that, like in the hood. But she's finally deleted it and I said, okay, that's great. So I looked her up on almost every platform. Facebook, because I have 2 accounts. And then everywhere else, I went back and delete. Because she has like on Insta, this and this and this, and you can see all of them on her page. Pull it up, I'll show you shit. And I deleted her and everything.
You deleted her?
Yes.
Okay.
I mean, I can't stop her from stealing my stuff.
Yeah. I mean, like you said, it would be different if you were sharing. Then, of course, by any means, share. And you said it many times. Thank you for sharing. Thank you for this. Thank you for that. But when you're taking the content to make it your own, and it's like, people don't understand because they're not the ones creating it. They're not the ones acting in it. They're not the ones doing the footwork, doing the editing. I see the hard work that goes into, and you break your head over this stuff.
Yeah.
It's a lot of work. So I can see now the back end of actors and all of that, because it's a lot of work for you to go in and out of characters, for you to edit it, for you to throw out the idea. Is it funny? Is it not? Like you
retake them.
Yeah, exactly. It's a lot of work, guys. So please understand why certain, or I guess I can say creators get upset because you're taking from the hard work that they're doing. Goes back to why Graciela Blanco's son is so upset. Correct. So now I get where that. I as soon as you got upset, I understood it, because because even when I would help you film, I was just like, this is a lot of work. Let's do it again. Is it funny? Okay, I'm gonna edit, and you would take hours to edit. It wasn't. Now you're
before
down to like,
it was like an hour and a half, right?
Yeah.
Just to edit.
Just to edit, and I mean, as you've gotten way better at it. So, yeah. And then it's just hard. It's hard when it's a one-man job. So understand why the person's upset. So if you're sharing from his account to yours, that's different. But when you're not, I can see why it's an issue.
Sorry, we're just
sorry. It's because we saw a car. We're like, hey.
And I think that's the reason I was extremely furious with her, because I was like, shame on you, girl, because you know exactly what you're doing. At first, I was like, oh, maybe she doesn't know the difference, because I explained it to her 3 times, and do you know what her response was? Jose, I'm just reposting it. And I said, no. I just educated you what reposting means.
Because when you copy or when you share, it goes back to your page, not to that person's page.
Do you know because I see this a lot. Do you know when you're on TikTok and you see a split video?
Yeah, the duets.
Like, yes. Like they're doing a video of like things getting squashed or exploding, or they're making something. Yeah. Well, you know how they're split like that?
Yes.
There's no watermark on the other one. So they're taking somebody else's work and splitting it up and making it seem like it's their video.
Well, TikTok needs to do something about that.
Well,
as far as the stealing of the content, I never understood that, because I was just like, well, I've already seen this video, and then you see some weird, like you said, either pasting or something, and I'm like, this is weird, and I'll just scroll up because I'm like, what? That's weird.
Yeah.
But then I started noticing, I was like, is it because they want us to click onto their page?
So I don't know how that movement is, but I know that as much when it comes to the like TikTok is starting to shift. They want you to start filming like this, like landscape, and they want you to do it. They're starting to shoot it out. So you know what? Because you know how you can see a movie, and when we're on the airplane, it's wide, all your whole thing. That's how I think they want you to do it now. It's harder because when you have it like this, how are you going to play 2 characters unless you split it? And I don't know how to do that shit.
Yeah.
I'm like, I know I can barely do it back and forth.
Yeah.
Imagine.
And that's hard. And that's even harder. Watching you go from character to sometimes when you played, I think there was one video where you did like 4 different characters. You were talking, I think it was sisters fighting with each other. I was like, I don't know how you did that, but that looked amazing. I wasn't there when you did that, but it's hard for you to stay in character over here and stay in character over here, because you're like, what line did I say last? And I'm like, so it was hard. I was just like, this one, you forgot this one, and I think that's how you when the Camila series was happening, that's how you got the names confused, and you were like, yes. And we're like, we didn't notice it till after you filmed everything.
And we had already uploaded it.
Yeah, and I was like, it's good, just leave it.
Yeah, I was like, I messed up. And she's like, what did you do? I said, I called them both Camila. And she was like, it's okay, just leave it. And people came back at me over, why are they both called Camila? Because their moms are not creative.
But it happens, you know what I mean?
But that's the
hiccups. It turned out to be a good series.
Because a lot of people think that I'm writing my content.
No, at all.
Like there's, what is his name? Remember I went live with him one time? Leo Gones. Leo Gones writes his stuff down. Yeah. There's other creators that write their stuff down.
Everybody has asked you. So, I mean, as far as like when you meet comedians or anybody that's creating has asked you, do you write stuff down?
No. Even like filming with today, I was having breakfast with AJ Rivas. And AJ was like, hey, I have an idea. And he didn't tell me anything.
Yeah.
He just says, I'm passing the phone to blah, 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 blah. And I was like, give it to me, bitch. I am passing the phone to somebody. And then I hand it back to him.
Because for me, you're that good at feeding off. If you throw an idea out there, just like when I told you, going back to Tony and Angel, that it was just fast. And so you're good at doing that.
Improv,
Yeah, the improv. Really good at doing the improv. You just give them the idea, where you want them to stand, and that's it. It takes you all of like 5 minutes to, okay, I know where I need to be. I know where the character needs to go.
Yeah, and that's sometimes I get to build a character like Camila. I get to build.
But that's in time. When I'm saying when the improv, you're just quick on your feet like that.
Correct.
It's crazy to see that. I'm just like, damn.
Yeah, and to me it's fun.
It is. It's fun watching you go through those characters, even the emotion. When you were doing the Jose del Barrio series, I was just like, holy. I had never seen him acting, or I guess live,
Yeah. Because she's filming.
Yeah, because I filmed most of that series. And I was just like, when I was filming it, there was times where he's like, don't react, don't react, don't react. So it took me a minute to not react. And I think by the time you were starting to get heavier on the emotions,
Yeah.
I was just like, holy crap, he can turn that on. That switch was so fast. I was just like, and I'm still, I can't react. So I couldn't like, I was just like, and so when I would stop filming, I was like, holy shit, Jose, this is good. That your acting ability is to the next level.
Thank you. That means a lot. It took me a minute. So my theater teacher in Dallas taught me how to turn on like a crying. Because I was like, I don't know how to cry. I had a frustrating time. I was like, she's all,
you know, like you're taking a shit.
she said, what are you doing? And I went, oh, I'm crying. She said, nope, you're not crying. She said, oh, that's not good. She said, I don't know what is going on, but it is not crying. Because I could not take out tears. And I wanted to be able to like take out a tear when I needed it. And so we worked during class. Nobody wanted to get up and like to do what she asked her. I was like, I'll do it. And she was like, what do you want to work on? And I said, crying. And she's all, do this. When you get to this, do this. And it was a breathing technique. So, you know, when you're getting nervous, you're like, no se te sale nada.
Yeah.
But when you take a moment to take in your breath, that breath will bring the tears. And one day I was like, I can't do it. And I just was not getting, she's like, just go home and practice. Because she's like, ay, pobrecito. Came back the next day and I was like, okay, let's try it. And she was like, okay, go ahead. And I was like, no, I said. And as soon as she heard, she went. And that's when I
was like, it's coming.
Yeah, and immediately I was like, because she had a line and she was like, and I swear I was like, gotcha, sucker. It was good.
Look, it almost came out. It almost and you feel the emotion with you. Like I feel it right now. I was like, oh, it's coming. Oh, it's coming. But he said, "Got you, sucker." I'm like, motherfucker. but it feels because it's almost because I've seen you get emotional.
Yeah,
I've seen you cry, so it feels
like in real life.
Yeah, and your real emotions separated from the acting, and it feels the same. Yeah. It almost feels like you transport me to that emotion.
Good.
It is crazy. That's why I was like, this is good.
Yeah,
because I'm a big fan of watching movies, music, and all of that, and getting into the emotion of it. But god dang, I was like, this motherfucker's good.
Thank you. So it doesn't like it. I want people to see me just past the funny, right?
Yes.
So that's why I'll throw in a couple of serious ones because I want them to know that there's more to them.
Yeah.
Than just the funny. Because there's going to be a time where a role comes up and it's serious, and I don't want you to see me as Jose.
Yes.
Not one. I want you to just see me as Jose. Because at the end of the day, I'm a human being and I cry like everyone else, especially when you forget my birthday.
But notice how, I'm making them pay for it now, but I didn't go off. I didn't start yelling. I didn't do none of that.
I learned my lesson.
I called him and I said, hey, do you know what today is? And he's like, no. I said, motherfucker, you forgot my birthday. Oh my God, I'm so sorry. It's not the night. Oh my God. Mind you, I knew he had just come back from work. He was getting ready for the trip. But I called him for cheese mess, so that's the only reason I was like, nah, I'll make you pay. You're going to pay. It's okay.
No, I was going to work that week.
Oh yeah, you were. But you were also going, like, I knew as soon as you came back, Mexico was coming out. I was just like, no, let's make him pay. But we'll talk about that in another episode.
But yes, my bad. But I see, and I think this is why when people like this come across me, they cross me really hard. I want nothing to do with you anymore because I put in the work. I did all that to think of the lines, to do all this for somebody to like spit in my face and say, no, I love you. You're amazing. You got me through depression.
And that's hard. That's
Yeah.
hard because it's like a lot of your followers really do reach out to you for that.
Because there's people out there that are really going through this.
Yes.
And they're not stealing my content.
Yeah.
They didn't say, oh, you know what, I'm going to throw it back on, I'm going to spit in his face by taking his whole work, removing the watermarks, and then uploading it like it's
So
yours.
it's different. Sharing is different than you uploading on your page.
Correct. Without the watermark.
Yeah. Because like I said, when you share and when you're like, oh my God, he's so funny, you share the link, it goes directly back to the person's page.
You know what I found interesting with this lady? Is that she said, oh yeah, I was pulling them from your Instagram. Because she had Instagram downloader. And I said, why didn't you just post it from TikTok? I have TikTok. You have TikTok. Why aren't you just uploading it? Why aren't you reposting it that way? Right? And she was like, oh, I'm what? I'm what? You just knew exactly what you were doing. But I'm grateful for the people that are constantly behind my back taking care of this, because I didn't know what to do anymore.
Yeah.
I get scared to like push people to where I have to get a lawyer involved.
Yeah.
But I
don't think it's scared. It's just like, do we really have to do this? Like, I don't want to do that, but if we have to, we will.
You know why I get scared?
Yeah.
Because I know I'm gonna win.
Well, yeah.
And I get scared that they don't have any money.
Yeah.
And I'm not trying to take their money.
But they also gotta know.
But they got, and if a push comes to shove, then I am putting a lawsuit, and I will take you for your money because you have all the likes, you watch the million views, you're gonna pay me the equivalent of what TikTok would have paid me if I got a million views. So I thought you just lost me out on quite a few money that day. Yeah. So you'll pay me.
Makes sense. Yeah, makes sense.
And so I just didn't want to. I should have, because it was tax season. Damn it! But I just want to say please and thank you for always taking care of me, even when sometimes I can't be as aggressive or anything like that. You guys are always behind my back, and I just want to say thank you from the bottom of my heart. I'm working out.
That's why you need all these followers.
Yeah. Get back here. Get in here, girl. But I just want to say thank you from the bottom of my heart. I love you. Dame un besito because we got to go.
Bye.
Bye.